Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, because we don't discriminate. This is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Bravery Studios, Clifton, New Jersey. I am Darth Messiah, the Dark Side Savior, always and forever on his worst behavior. Mr. DM, find me your mom's DMs. Why? Because I'm trying to give mom a baby. Nobody can stop me. And on the phone, as always, the OG, the triple OG that talks all the motherfucking shit.
Yeah, because Orange Heelz, your boy Alex the motherfucking Hill, aka the Stanley of podcasting, aka the leader of the Mr. McMahon group, and also known as the man to be a bitch in the cripple crossface and make her run into a crossface.
Facts. And the man on the other side glass, the super producer, the one that pushes all the buttons, Mr. Noe Marv.
What you doing, Ultra Heelz?
How you living, Gnarly Marv?
Living good.
It's fucking brick.
It's cold as hell.
It's even more brick when I have to leave the house at 5:30 in the morning to go to work.
It's cold as hell.
And the supermarkets are fucking packed because it's supposed to snow again on Sunday.
Bro, I thought it was going to be a warm winter, but then February rolled up and said that was a lie.
Yeah. Because...
Fred said, shit, my bad, Donald Trump out of office. My bad, I was supposed to be here sooner, but I wanted to see what was going to happen.
Facts. Because we had that blizzard last week where we got 2.5 feet of snow.
Yep.
Then it snowed, another 8 to 10 inches on, what was that, Tuesday?
Yep.
And then we got like an inch last night.
Yep.
And now it's supposed to be like an ice storm on Sunday.
Yep.
It just won't stop at this point.
I'm fighting for my life.
Yeah. My back is fighting for its life. I'm sick of shoveling.
Bro. That first snowstorm, it was like you couldn't stop shoveling because if it built up, you weren't making it.
Yeah, you were done. You were done
if you let it build up.
I shoveled 4 times in one day just so when I left for work the next day, there would be not that much.
Well, we got Kelvin in the chat. He said, "What's good, Ultra Heelz? It's the one and only Commissioner Kelvin."
What's up, Calvin?
Yeah, man. Yeah, this snow's crazy, bro. No respect at all out here right now.
I get no respect, I tell you.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah, a snowstorm up north sound like the mafia just came in and didn't try and get no respect to nobody.
Nobody,
Fact.
Bro. Nobody. Actually, the studio's leaking in some spots because I guess there's snow on the roof just built up in Milton.
Yeah.
So I've had to put out buckets. I've been mopping.
Wow.
It's been crazy out here.
Wow. That's happened at my job too. There's just one spot. There's fucking mold in the ceiling now. Like in a matter of a week, there's just one real moldy spot.
Yeah, it'd be like that, man. It'd be like that.
Which just means all those germs were up there. Now the water just exposed it. But anyway,
Jesus.
I have all the information I need in case I ever need to sue my job. I've been compiling that stuff for the last several years.
They're collecting documents over here.
I'm about to say, look, y'all going through all that up there. It's just getting cold down here. It still ain't snow yet. And we damn near almost, middle of February?
Yeah.
If we make it to March and it don't snow, it's going to start getting warm right at the end of March, and it's going to be just normal. Seriously?
Yeah.
I said snow, and down here, and my Google Home said, I can't hear you. Bitch, I didn't even say, hey, Google. What the fuck?
All up in your business, bro.
Big Brother is always watching.
She's always in my business, but she won't connect to my fucking Wi-Fi, so she can go ahead and kiss my ass.
But yeah,
it is what it is.
The weather is crazy. It's frightful outside.
Yeah.
It is. And I need it down here so my job can be like, hey, you think you're going to make it? And I can have a legit excuse. Nah. Well, make it. You ain't got to worry about it. I can't say that shit. They're like, you going to make it? Yeah, I have no choice. It ain't fucking snowing or raining hard enough for me not to want to come to fuck in. I still got no choice.
Yeah.
Shout out to them jobs that, it'd be like hailing like meteoroids, and they'd be like, you still coming in, right?
That's the beauty of being me, because every time it snows, I end up with an open schedule because I do deliveries in the morning. So if there's no delivery, my boss like, just come when you feel like it, as long as you work 8 hours.
It'd be an alien invasion, and they'd be like, "Yo, you still coming in, right?"
Because like last week, I think I worked like 6 hours one day, and I ended up working like 10 hours the next day so I worked the balance of 8 hours. I was like, yeah, I'll make my own schedule this week, whatever.
Darth, it sounds like every time you talk about your job, you just do whatever the fuck you want.
Basically, yeah.
And that just deserves a round of applause.
I've had enough of this shit. I do what I want when I want. They try to tell me to do one thing, I'll do it my way. I better work.
We got George F in the chat. It's snowing out there in the BX borough. Maybe.
What up, George?
Even if it wasn't snowing, they'd be wearing the same gear.
Tim's and khakis.
Tim's, khakis, North Face.
Flight jacket with the hoodie.
Flight jacket with the hoodie. Dickie shirt with the hoodie on the inside.
All that.
All that.
Well, Marv, have you heard about my hole?
Well, take it easy there, bro. I have not heard of this.
You haven't heard about my hole?
No.
Oh yeah, it's the biggest thing going around right now.
Alex, tell him about my hole.
What is
yeah. So apparently, our favorite woman of all time, Nia Jax, has got hurt, and instead of her yelling, "Oh, I'm hurt," or "Oh, I'm sore," they kind of blurted out, but she yelled, "My hole!" And it just became a meme as soon as it hit, because I swear it was on Twitter like 10 seconds later after it went live. Like, it had to be.
Wow.
And now we got and now we got the holy trio. We got Bubba Ray and Impact yelling my balls. We got Thunder Rosa yelling my vag, and now we have Nia Jax yelling my hole. So now we have the whole Trinity.
All right, so here's what happened. She was on the apron. She was going to do a leg drop on the apron. And the spot was Lana's going to roll out the way and Nia Jax is going to take the bump to the floor. Apparently, she landed too hard and she hurt her asshole.
Okay, yeah.
Or her tailbone, her asshole, whatever.
George was asking which hole.
We're assuming it's the brown hole. We're going to assume it's the brown hole.
They don't want, I kiss boo-boos.
Yeah, I do too. I do.
So the butthole, when it gets hurt, it gets like torn. Is really what happens.
Right? Yeah. Now, funny thing, I had forgot about this too, but of course the internet didn't forget. Back in the day when X-Pac busted his asshole.
Just about to say that. When
he landed on the turnbuckle and the pad was in the wrong place and he ripped his asshole and he was bleeding in the middle of a match from his ass.
Yep. He said he went to the locker room and took off his pants and there's just a puddle of blood in there. It's fucking crazy. So she must have been bleeding too then, I mean.
Well, I think it was just like pain. I don't think she was like bleeding or like an injury or anything.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I mean, that sucks when you gotta go take a dump and then you got a sore spot down there. Oh man.
That's like when you eat spicy food and you gotta take a dump afterwards.
Yeah.
It burns.
Yeah, bro. I learned my lesson. I stay away from the sriracha sauce. Because it's good. It goes in one way.
I never learned my lesson because that shit don't happen. That shit be like, oh, your ass gonna hurt. I don't even want it. Let me go ahead and get something else.
Or if you eat ice cream, I heard it helps.
Oh, that makes sense. Because
I like you're supposed to drink milk with hot foods. So if you eat ice cream to like digest it with the spiciness, it'll take away the burn when you go to take a dump.
Kelvin said that was Shelly Martinez, not Thunder Rosa.
Oh, was it? I can't remember. All you bitches with face paint look alike.
Yeah.
Very true.
So, but besides the fact that Nia Jax fucked up her asshole, that match was hot garbage. I understand they were trying to give Lana the win over Nia because she was being bullied for 2-3 months, getting put through the announce table so many times, but for it to be, I understand why it was a table match because obviously she kept getting put through the table, but for the finish, it just Now, after Nia Jax busted her asshole, she just kind of fell into the table.
Hey man, you know how this goes. You go through a table, you lose. You never been WWE's ultimate rule. I don't give a fuck. Like even if somebody pick you to a table and you just manage to hit a certain move while they get to the table, technically you didn't go to the table. They went to a table. So that's the WWE rule. As long as you go through a table, you lose. And it don't matter if you did it yourself, it was by accident. And don't forget, Sheamus won the belt from John Cena because John Cena slipped off and actually fell through a table.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Won the belt.
I always forget about that one.
Yeah, because that was one of them things that was it's like, oh yeah, what's it? It's a table match. Oh, the spot's gonna be you go do a suplex and Sheamus goes to the table. You go up there, Sheamus hits you, you slip and you actually fall off there, go to the table. Oh, well, I guess we gotta change the finish now because that's the way we work here.
Yeah. The Closeted Nerd said, I made it. This is hilarious.
CrossFit Manny made it. This is hilarious. Oh, yeah. Shout out to
CrossFit Manny. Manny's one of the guys I met off a studio early this afternoon. I told him about this, and he said he was a wrestling fan, so he said he's going to check it out.
Oh, welcome to the Ultra Heels.
Welcome. Interesting. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we start off about talking about assholes, so... Literal assholes, not the people.
It's not a bad way to start the show.
I say, look, we don't talk about Nia Jax assholes, so they ain't no different than what we talk about her regularly.
This is true.
I mean, but she must have an interesting asshole. Like her asshole it's Samoan, right? It's not like
it's Samoan in a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's different from ours.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's also partially German because what is her? I believe her dad is mixed. Her mom is the Samoan part of the bloodline.
Yeah, man.
I'm just trying to be part of the family. That's all I still want to be. Anything to the Rock is gonna make me happy.
I did it for the Rock.
I'm gonna do it for the Rock. I'm just had to take the bullet for Nia Jax, but she's gonna love me anyway.
She love me in the morning.
She's gonna give you ugly kids though.
Nah.
First of all, once she give me ugly kids, but long as Samoan, they gonna be one or two things. They're gonna be a wrestler or they're gonna be a sports athlete. I mean, look at it. I'm gonna be set for life.
Facts.
Yeah, you're right. You will be set. Yeah, that's correct.
Let's see. Look at Rikishi. Rikishi got what? How many boys? Like what? 4, 5, and 3 of them wrestle. At this point right now, shit. What do he need to do at this point?
And he's still wrestling himself. Because it's in his blood. That's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I get to become part of Wrestling Dynasty, and I get to have some little wrestlers. Shit, I don't see nothing wrong with this.
This is true. You speak the true, my boy.
Yeah. Let's keep talking about Raw. We don't talk about Raw much anymore. Charlotte and Lacey. Are they doing this to put Lacey over, or what's going on?
I'm hoping they do it to put Lacey over because Lacey's alright, but she ain't that damn alright. And Charlotte's just Charlotte. I care less.
Mm-hmm. And Charlotte's gotten thinner. Her ass has gotten flatter.
Well,
hey man, that's what happened when that's what happened when you don't have one from the start. You built like a 12-year-old boy.
Say, she didn't have much to begin with, but
I mean, because when she got with Andrade, it popped like that, just a tiny bit. But during her latest boob job, while she was out, she was training like crazy. She got thinner.
Yeah, she's just like her dad, except for he was off that woo, and she's off that this type of shit. So the difference.
Yeah, that's what her third boob job to fix them. After the news leaked.
I'm about to say like what? It's like a third boob job since what she's been on the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
So them checks must be good. She can keep having these constant boob jobs.
Every time Charlotte's been gone for like 2 to 3 months, it's been for a boob job or a nose job.
Okay, yeah.
Every time she takes off, it's plastic surgery. Yeah. It's never a legit injury.
Ass shots. I'm tired of that shit.
Closeted Nerd said an epic way to start the show. Samoan asshole. Did you see her before pics? Please stop with Charlotte.
What?
Oh, yeah. Nia Jax, when she was like in her early 20s, she was, oh my God.
Oh my God.
When she was playing basketball and volleyball.
Mm-hmm. That's made me start stalking her the way I stalk her now. I saw them pictures before I knew who she was, and then I saw her and I was like, she gained a little weight. A little like happy weight. That's making me happy. I need that in my life.
Kelvin said that's what happens when you're built like a flatbed truck.
That was
hey, man, I'm gonna say, don't disrespect the flatbed trucks. They got a job to do.
Yeah, at least they can haul fucking excavators and shit.
Yeah. This is harsh.
How do you feel about Damian Priest being paired with Bad Bunny? Again, I don't particularly like Bad Bunny. I do like reggaeton. I get the Puerto Rican connection with Bad Bunny and Damian Priest, but I feel like it's already saddling him with a horrible gimmick from the start.
Look, Bad Bunny leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I'm just leave it at that.
Okay, that's basically what I said, but you said made it nice and concise.
Yeah, because I already talked enough shit about him at this point. Now I feel like I'm just giving him free publicity. I'm just tired of seeing him and them little two ponytail shits he got in his head. Them shits are annoying. Yeah. He's annoying, and I don't get why he's still there. The man still can't speak English worth a damn. Hell, Santino spoke better English when he first showed up on the damn roster, and he was faking it.
Mm-hmm. Now, allegedly, he's going to be working in a performance center. Sounds like he's going to have a match sometime soon.
Yeah, they want him to have a match against The Miz and Morrison at WrestleMania, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Exactly.
I don't want to see that.
I feel like this is a horrible way to kick off Damian Priest's career on the main roster. I was hoping, give him a good run, then ruin him 6 months down the road, but they're ruining him from the jump.
Vince said, oh, you think I ain't ruin nobody fast enough? Hold my seat in my headset. Let me show you how you really ruin somebody. This is going to be sad. Like, the more I think about it, the more and more I kind of don't want to see nothing at WrestleMania at this point, because everything is just starting to irk my nerve on wrestling with that. Like, y'all can't pick up a better show. Mm-hmm. Like, the Royal Rumble was probably the best review they had in a while, because Vince wasn't there at all. It was done by Triple H. Like, It was the best thing ever, because it was so unpredictable. It made sense. And it was like a great show to watch. And now Vince is going to be back. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to WrestleMania. I'm not looking forward to seeing Bad Bunny. At this point now, I like Damian Priest, but I don't want to see him on TV if he's going to be coming out with Bad Bunny. I just don't want to see it.
Yeah, it's it's just typical WWE. The other major topic of the week, the Money Mark, Tony Khan, has declared himself as he is the Forbidden Door. Not just trying to do business with New Japan being the Forbidden Door. He himself is the door. He and obviously he and Tony Schiavone did another a paid ad on Impact, and he announced that he is the Forbidden Door himself.
I'm okay with it. He is the Forbidden Door.
Yeah, but I like these. I like the little segments that him and Tony Schiavone do on Impact. They've gotten better over time. They're starting to become a little hilarious.
They really are. And like I said, I'm starting to like the way this is happening now. For the simple fact that this is something WWE used to do back in the damn near the golden era when they used to work with New Japan and have all these Japanese people come over here and wrestle American guys and give us people that we had no idea who they was to fight. It was great. And then Vince realized he ain't making that much money off of them. So why the fuck do he still need them? No, okay. Then you just cut your relationship off. The people that your father built a relationship with, you cut them off for what? For more money? To be more rich? Okay, cool. Now you have Tony Khan doing it. It's not even for money. It's for the wrestling fans, because this is what the fuck we've been asking for. Matches that we would never get. We would have to wait for somebody to wrestle 26 years to get to the WWE to be nothing. It makes no sense whatsoever. Like, I'm still pissed off at Finn Balor's run. He should have still been way better than that. Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens was a failure to me after he beat John Cena, and then it was just like Kevin Owens was there to be there, and now you got Kevin Owens being the guy again. Like, you shouldn't have to work people down to work them back up on the show when all they did their whole life was to work to get here, and they already proved it to you by being a household name without having to work for your company. They bring you revenue on the shit that they do, and you still have them in the back of catering eating warm food. The fuck? This was not the dream.
Kevin Owens, when he didn't have a belt up until now, he's basically been unimportant, completely unimportant.
That's the part that hurts.
When he had the US title, he was wearing a suit for a little bit. That was cool. The couple of times he was IC champion, that was good. The run as Universal Champion with Jericho, that was good. Other than that, what has he done until now with Roman?
Stunned the fuck out of him a lot. That's literally it. And it makes no sense. It's like, I really feel like they're trying to have a Stone Cold and Rock type of war with Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns, but you would never get that lust factor of that kind of match ever again, because Kevin Owens is a star. Like, if Kevin Owens left today and showed up on Impact, I think Impact views will go up just a little bit more, but you'll get matches from Kevin Owens that you've seen him do before he got to WWE. Yeah. He was AEW, he would be a star regardless. And he would still be doing the same thing he's doing now. It's just WWE overheads have high hopes of wrestlers, but Vince don't have for them, because he don't want to see them get quote unquote injured and not be able to perform to get him his money. Ain't nobody got time for all this shit.
I think Vince just sees what he wants, and everybody's just plug and play, unless you're Roman Reigns.
And that's another sucky thing. If you're not Roman or Drew, Brock or Goldberg, or especially Undertaker, Triple H, or Shawn Michaels, what is your purpose?
Yeah,
you just literally did
everybody's just interchangeable. It's like, okay, let's just slightly twist this person's gimmick to make him fit in this role. That's all he does. That's all Vince does now.
We still got hella good wrestlers on this roster that prove themselves night in and night out that they are like the best motherfuckers out here to watch, and you don't get to see them do anything. And then you turn to another show and you get to see somebody that was in WWE that so-called wasn't an A+ player become an A+ player somewhere else, and you're like, yo, why didn't they get this chance when they was in WWE? Oh, that's right, because Vince is like, yeah, I don't see that coming out of you from you, because like everybody, John Moxley, Jericho, like who else?
Brody,
Miro.
Whoa. Slow down to Miro. Miro is fucking trash. I'm sorry, Miro is trash. I can't support that one.
No, I still support Miro for the fact that Miro and Rusev Day was WWE biggest selling item, and Vince still fucked him over. For what purpose? He was bringing you your most money, and he wasn't even an A+ player.
Okay, I'll give you that. Oh, speaking of which, I'm wearing a Lana Day T-shirt.
Oh, they even still sell those?
Lana Day.
I think they're still on the website, because that's like her only merch. I think she has like one other T-shirt.
Because she ain't worth the paper she printed on either.
Oh shit. In the chat, the closet nerd said, "Tony Storm, please swing my way. She got some cake." Absolutely, sir. I second that. Mwah.
Well, first of all, Tony Storm don't have cake. That bitch got a whole fucking
a bakery
back
yeah,
there.
She got a bakery.
And I need everything: the Cinnabons, the bread. I need all that shit. Like,
some
I need
churros.
Every little piece she got.
Chips in
what? Like, look. I'm a still line from Scott Pilgrim. You know, bread makes you fat. I'm trying to get all the cake she got.
Facts. Kelvin mentioned Bow Wow wants to wrestle too. I saw that on Twitter.
Oh my God.
No, thank you.
I feel like this is the funniest thing ever.
No, thank you.
He said that he's been a champ since a kid, and there was a picture of him like 8 years old with a belt.
Yeah. Apparently, he's gonna put out another album. Who's checking for his album in the first place? He's gonna do a show. Who's checking for his show? And then he wants to start wrestling. Like, who's checking for Bow Wow in 2021?
Again, white people.
Oh, he's the new flow writer.
Oh God.
Basically.
Oh God.
Like, if you look at Bow Wow's so-called last few things he's done and look at like videos of him at shows, there's not that many black people there. It's mostly white people.
Yeah,
he's not made for us no more. He's really made for the average white consumer that's still in love with I'm sorry, Shane. What's his name? Shane Mosley. Bow Wow Baby Jr. I don't.
Shad Moss.
Fuck it.
Yeah, Chad Moss.
Shad Moss.
There you go. Shad Moss. Yeah, shit now. Got it. Like to be honest, bro. Like when he posted that online, I cried. I was like, I don't know what wrestler's going to say something first because I want to see it on Twitter. And the first person to say something is my good boy T-Bar.
Word.
T-Bar said, you come over here you want to, you're going to get up. You come over here you want to, we will enjoy it. We'll beat you like Mike. I said, oh, he's throwing out movie. God damn.
Stop it.
Yeah, George Jeff said Bow Wow's supposed to be filming Like Mike 2.
First of all, Like Mike 1 was good, but that's when he was a child. He a grown-ass man. That nigga needed to shoot him a better career.
He needed to put on them sneakers and figure out what he wants to do with his life.
Yeah. Kelvin said Tony Storm's Juice Robinson is a lucky man for being with Tony Storm.
Word, son. I keep forgetting that he has it pisses me off more and more. Like, how did you get that, bro? Like, what did you do? He had to eat the cake. I swear he had to really eat the cakes back there to get that.
Hey, Layer Games is in the building. What's up? He said, my hole.
Hey, but she yelled at my whole shit, heart strong as hell. Like,
no, what's funny?
I need her.
What's funny is I watched it live. It didn't register in my head what she said because when she said it the second time, they bleeped it out. So when I woke up the next morning and saw it on Twitter, I was like, "Oh my God, why is this so funny?"
I seriously thought she said my asshole, and I thought they just blocked out the word ass. But then I realized they say asshole a majority of the time, and they don't hardly block out the words. So I was like, okay, so it wasn't that. What the fuck did she say?
Hair nappy, but my pocket full of dough. I'm the CEO repping so.
Yo, God, I can imagine Bow Wow have his own music.
Hi, my name is Bow Wow Wow Yippee Yo Yippee Yay. Where my girls at? Bark with me now. Bow Wow Wow Yippee Yo Yippee Yay.
Yeah,
I actually do have that on my playlist if somebody wants to.
Bow Wow was actually like a child prodigy because he started rapping like 5 years old,
something like that.
And he's also the definition of washed up by the time he was like 18 or whatever.
I do have Beware of Dog. If anybody can see that on my phone, I do have Beware of Dog on my my playlist.
Walk with me now. Yeah, bro. He's the definition of he peaked too young. He peaked way too young.
Yeah. Well, Romeo did too.
Romeo.
Yeah, but
because of his dad, he was able to flip his career faster.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna say, look, Romeo peaked young, but at the same time, look who his father was. His father, the only black man in the world to live everybody's life at one time. Been a rapper, a CEO, a shoe designer, an NBA player. Come on now, his father was destined for gold. So you think Lil Rome was going to be out here in the streets trying to recreate some shit that he know he can't do again? Hell no. He went from rapping to acting to fucking ICDC college. I'm never letting that go. You know?
Yeah.
ICDC college.
He's a legend. He's a legend, bro. He was in Gone in 60 Seconds.
You know what's funny? He was. I actually know somebody that went to ICDC college.
Did they graduate on time?
Yeah, he did. He's now a plumber.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, look.
When you
can take wrong for that because Bow Wow ain't help nobody get nowhere.
You got a degree that says No Limit Soldier on it.
Oh my God! When you graduate, I graduated from No Limit Soldier College. Oh, your father still got them 24-karat gold painted walls? Yeah, son, he still got them. Oh shit, they'll come by your house. Fuck that.
Suck the Shocker hands you your diploma on the way out.
They call me Ghetto Bill because my seats they be Gucci. God. When I come through, I got 2 and 3 hoochies.
Suit Shocker passes your diploma, and the person do the speech is Mystical, so he got to do it fast. So he burst it out in like 2 minutes.
Mystical's a wild guy.
Is Mystical out of jail?
He's wild.
Because Mystical keeps going to jail every time we turn around. First he was in jail for tax evasion. Then he caught that rape case.
He's wild, bro. Can we
to truly be honest, Mystical should have been a wrestler because his story right now is better than anything on Raw and SmackDown.
Can we talk about how he said, I came in with my dick in my hand, and then he told you to calm down? I came in with my dick in your hand. Why do I have to calm down? Bro, you walk in here.
That's my favorite line from Mystical ever, because I was like, bro, that's the most suspect of suspect lines, and nobody never said a word about it.
Why do we have to calm down? Why do we have to calm down, bro? Why do we have to calm down? That don't make no sense.
Oh my God. This is one of the best off-topic conversations in a long time.
Be cool. Well, no, you be cool.
But then it got better when he told you if he's in the forest fighting the bear, help the bear. I was like, oh my God, he just said these big facts, son. Help that bear.
George said that's exactly what he went to jail for.
Yeah. He walked in somewhere with his dick in his hand.
Walked in with his dick in his hand.
Yeah. He opened the song with that line. It wasn't even like second verse.
That was Danger, right?
Yeah. Yo, it's crazy.
Oh, how do we even transition back to wrestling after that?
There's no going back.
Oh, because we still talking about Bow Wow.
Yo, help the bear.
We just talking about Bow Wow, and once the help the bear came line, they go right back into wrestling.
Oh,
it was just so time, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. If Mystical would have been in wrestling, he'd have been the best person ever. Can you imagine him paired with R-Truth?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It'd have been the greatest show to watch. Hear R-Truth out there spinning some rhymes. He's like, I'm gonna bring my boy Mystical out. You bringing out who?
Yeah,
Mystical. Oh yeah, I'm about to watch all night. Fuck this.
I might be wrong, but I heard that Mystical was a wrestling fan.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so.
I'm just surprised him and New Jack ain't friends because they seem like they'd be cool.
Oh man, shit.
Definitely be cool.
They would have great stories. He came in with his dick in his hand, and then New Jack comes in with a knife in his hand. So they both going to jail at the same time.
Knife in one hand, coke in the other hand.
Nah, coke in his pocket.
Coke in his pocket. Yeah. Coke in his pocket.
Coke in his pocket. A little bit on his pinky nail, and a little bit up in his nose.
Just a little residue on the side of the nose.
Yeah, definitely. Hey.
You gotta make sure it's New Jack. If he ain't got no coke, it ain't gonna be no entertaining show.
True that, man. True that.
Cody Rhodes tore his rotator cuff on Dynamite. So this whole thing with Shaq and Jade Cargill has just been like doomed from the start.
It's a giant fuck.
First, there was the awkward debut with Jade Cargill called herself Jane because she was so nervous. Then there was the pipe bomb promo from Brandy Rhodes. The pipe bomb heard around the world. The greatest thing since CM Punk. Then Brandy got pregnant. Wait, no, I'm sorry. First, then she threw water at Shaq. Then she got pregnant, and now Cody's hurt. So who's replacing Cody? Lee Johnson, and that was going to be Lee Johnson and Red Velvet versus Shaq and Jade Cargill.
Probably so.
Just let it go. That's what just let that angle go.
They don't want to let it go. This is not Frozen.
Let it go. Let it go.
Darson is singing. Yeah, he's doing it tonight. Mixtape coming soon.
Facts.
It's gonna be a weird time for Cody, but he get to stay home with Brandy, so they can't take no shots, and he can give him some more black loving for the time being to heal himself.
Yeah, poke the baby in the head.
Get that baby a black eye a few times.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Well, the baby's already black.
Oh yeah, but he gonna give him a good black eye. He gonna like a raccoon when he done.
This is mulatto.
The main event: Kenny Omega and Kenta, who walked through the Forbidden Door, against Jon Moxley and Lance Archer. Everybody in this match was a former IWGP United States champion. Lance Archer beat Kenny Omega, and Moxley beat Lance Archer. And now Kenta has the contract for the title match with Jon Moxley.
Mm-hmm. That match, I'm not gonna lie, that match was actually pretty entertaining. That was something that I was like, we got an ex-WWE star, we got two WWE X stars and two ex-New Japan stars wrestling in another company. Like, they just ain't fight each other, like, not even, like, 2 years ago.
Yep.
I'm okay with this. I was okay with this, and I was okay with that match. Like, it was just something entertaining to watch for AEW. AEW at this point now is just putting on good entertainment just to watch at the moment. Not Cody matches, but just in general. They just put on good matches here and there to just watch. And I get happy more and more when I see other people from other places show up.
Did you notice that there was no crowd this week? Because Moxley didn't come through his normal door. He came through the side entrance. And when they started to fight up into the stands, there's nobody there. It was an empty arena. They were pumping in more crowd noise than WWE. Because it got annoying. I noticed it really fast in the show.
I'm about to say it wouldn't get annoying, but you got to think about it. WWE's in that small ass Thunderdome, so that noise when they put on don't make no sense. But AEW got a full fucking arena of a football field added to there, so the noise they pump in live there probably sounds like it really should be a crowd there. Even though at one point when they before they had the crowd there and before they started turning the camera around, I thought they was doing the same exact thing. I thought they was pumping in noise until they finally turned around and showed that they had people in the crowd, and I was like, oh shit, they're not pumping noise. I thought they was faking it. I guess this time they was like, look, we gotta fake it one time. Shit, we can't always be with everybody here with the smoke.
In the Thunderdome, there's no actual crowd noise. It's only for TV. So if you're standing in the ring, you're literally just talking to an empty building with no noise.
Oh, hold on. I really thought they had it like in the arena.
No, there's no crowd noise in the arena. You're just talking to an empty building.
Yo, we need this pandemic.
All the sound noise is production truck only.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's like when you're watching a match and you hear the yes chants for Daniel Bryan. He doesn't hear them, but he's just acting like there's a crowd there and still doing it. But it's all from the production truck.
Wow.
Man, that's a lot of hard work. I want to know what them paychecks look like for them in the production truck. Maybe I can go work for Vince for doing that before he fired me and sent me on my way.
Yeah. Or like if there's a big spot and you get the holy shit, that's all production truck. That you don't hear that in the arena. And I'm surprised that they use a holy shit chant.
Oh, wait,
at this point right now, I'm surprised WWE doesn't own that word, because even though we hear it in the indies a lot, they go back and play that shit every time for motherfuckers now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just realized something. I am fucking starving. Oh man.
I went to Fridays with my lady today. Because we got a free gift card from last time because the waitress was racist. But that's another story.
I'm gonna have to hear this story after the show. I need to know them details. So maybe just in case I run across one myself, I can get me a free
I gotta hear this story too.
Okay. Well, last time we went to Fridays, so we ordered appetizers, we ordered food, right? So appetizer comes, me and my girl are eating straight off the appetizer plate. You know how like they give you an extra little plate to like put your appetizer on? So we're not using it, it's just sitting on the side. And the waitress comes over and takes the plate, puts it in front of me, puts it in front of my girl. It's like, oh, here, you can use the plate. We just took them and put them back to the side, right? So later, when it's time to pay, I put my card on the table, and then she comes to pick it up. She's like, is this your card? I was like, yeah. She's like, you sure this is your card? I was like, yeah.
Wow, she's got some balls. Wow.
And just besides that, she was just generally annoying the entire time.
Let me tell you right now.
So my white girlfriend decided to call the manager, and she got us a free meal.
I'll tell you right now, I done put a scary movie on her ass. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, hey babe, can you snatch it around, bitch? And this whole ass.
Yeah, I would have dined and dashed.
I've done it before. One time.
I'm overdue for one.
For what, a free meal?
No, a dine and dash.
Oh.
I guess
I might pull out. Look, I might pull one on my birthday next week Sunday. You got me fucked up. I might go somewhere like Olive Garden and be like, let me get the biggest thing up here. Hey yo, y'all go to the car real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Got a good meal for a birthday and then had to pay shit. I'm all with it. I might leave playing Chris Benoit music while I'm leaving. Fuck that.
My last dine and dash was like 2 years ago. My homie from Cali came through, and we went to some bar at like, it was like midnight. And we ordered food or whatever. We're ready to leave. And we like told them, bring the check. We're waiting there for like 20 minutes. He never brought the check. One person walked out, and everybody was like, where'd they go? And then he calls us from outside. He's like, yo, where y'all at? It was like, oh, I dipped. It's like, okay, let's dip. And we just left.
Well, once in a blue, I mean, you gotta do that at one point in your life.
You know what? Then I'm lying. I did that when I first moved back at IHOP.
If you ain't done that at one point,
we happened to go to an IHOP that they had a manager that used to work there that went to another store to come there to help. And he just kept talking shit about how the employees were insubordinate and all this shit. So motherfuckers just started leaving in the middle of the shift while trying to get motherfuckers food. And the place was like packed, bro. Also, I started realizing, I'm like, damn, these plates on these tables are just sitting here. Why nobody else is here? Look at my friend. I said, yo, these niggas just up and left. They got free meals and Dipset. I'm like, we didn't get our food yet. Man, we got our food. I looked at everybody. I was like, look, y'all ready to leave? They was like, no, we gonna try to stay and pay. I was like, motherfucker, we the only family left in here, and it's only the manager and a cook. Damn. My nigga, I'm going home. I'm out. Fuck this.
Larry Game said Sammy is done with the inner circle. Yeah, we basically saw that coming last week after Chris Jericho accidentally eliminated him from the tag team battle royal. So he came this week. He told Jericho, "I'm done. I told you the next thing something weird happens with MJF, I'm done." And he's kept to his word. He's done. He left.
Can you be mad at the man?
No. So this is a babyface turn for Sammy. Let's see where he goes with this, because now it's him against 6 guys. So is it him directly against Jericho? Is it him directly against MJF? Who will be the person he has the friction with?
It's probably going to be more Jericho, because Jericho took him under his wing, and he just turned it back on Jericho. So it's probably going to be Jericho.
I think so too.
I'm hoping it is, because I want to see a match between them two. I feel like that match would be fun.
Layer says, I feel like this is going to be a good story after.
Yeah, because and the way the story works out, Sammy should go over if it's Jericho. If it's MJF, it's kind of a 50-50 who you put over in that storyline.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you put Sammy over MJF, MJF still gonna look like the bigger person in the match, because he's gonna go online and talk his shit like he normally do. I kind of want to see that now too. I kind of want to see what he's gonna say. Fuck it, let's just have a triple threat match and get it over with.
Over on the other channel during the Wednesday Night War, they got prepared for Vengeance Day TakeOver, which is Vengeance and Judgment Day put together. We had the finals to the Dusty Classic, both the men's and the women's. On the women's side, we have Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez taking on Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. In my opinion, Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez have to win, because I feel like this is all to put over Raquel Gonzalez, because she's going to be the next big chick now that Rhea Ripley's on the main roster.
Man, her fate is still determined. They still don't know if they want her up there or not.
Well, yeah, because that's true. She hasn't actually appeared on a show yet, right?
Nah, she hasn't appeared on neither one of the shows at all. So her faith is still in the win works. Like everybody else, Damian Priest. We knew he was going to the main roster. We didn't know what show. He showed up on Raw like the next night right at the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
The next night at the SmackDown, there was no Rhea Ripley. Raw, no Rhea Ripley. SmackDown tonight, I don't think she's even there for it. So what the hell did you do to her? Like, y'all bring her up for what?
Yeah, because I don't think there's no feud for her if she comes up right now. Well, unless you just put her straight against Asuka or something. Because Asuka's not doing anything now that they lost the tag titles and Charlotte's focused on Lacey Evans. What is Asuka doing? Well, she had the thing with Shayna Baszler, right? I think they had a feud. So I think that's the only thing you can do with Asuka right now is Shayna Baszler. But then again, they won the tag titles back. So, but then again, Nia Jax is involved with Lana. So I guess you can split the tag champions for a little bit.
Nah, you know WWE's going to end up doing, because their tag team women's division suck. And Rhea really does appear and she's on Raw, she's going to be Asuka partner.
Oh, yeah.
I can see it now, because now that Charlotte got her own agenda, she's not going to go back to the tag team division with her for that shit. So the only thing they could do now is literally pit her in the tag team division. And I don't want to see Rhea Ripley in tag team division because she's good as hell as a solo.
Bingo. On the men's side, we have MSK taking on the Grizzled Young Veterans. What does MSK stand for? I've yet to find a definition for MSK.
Funny? You know what's funny? I don't think they even gave him a definition, and I don't know what it is because I follow both of them on Instagram, and I don't think they even said what it stood for or not. So I don't fucking even know.
Exactly. I've just been trying to come up with words that somewhat make sense. The K is the part that I can't get. What is the K for?
I don't know. Eventually they're gonna say it, and then people gonna be like, yeah, that sounds kind of stupid.
Basically.
And then for right now, they still the Radicals to me, just missing one member. I don't give a fuck. They still the Radicals.
Yeah.
I'm calling if your name came from WWE, I'm calling you by the name I've seen you outside in the wrestling industry. I'm not calling you no other shit. Just like with War Raiders, I'm never ever calling the other damn name. That shit was dumb. I'm never going to do that.
What was the one name that everybody flipped out over? Was it the Viking Experience?
Jesus.
Yes, I was like, what the fuck is a Viking Experience? This shit sounds so damn. Oh no, War Raiders. I didn't see nothing was wrong. I didn't see nothing wrong with that name, but Vince saw something wrong with it. I said, man, you take everybody's name any damn way. Why didn't you just take that and call it a day?
Well, Damian Priest is pretty cool. I mean, Punishment Martinez is better, but
yeah, like Punishment Martinez was the best name for him. Damian Priest just made it just like Punishment Martinez. It's just, it still has a little Spanish flavor to it, and it just has a name like it fits him. Basically, it's the same shit. But then you get like, everybody else that comes over there, like, Prince Devin. I'm sorry, Finn Balor.
Now they're just calling him the Prince Finn Balor. I'm fine with that.
They call him I'm cool with calling him the Prince because you kind of reverting back to where he's from. That's great. But there's still some people out there, bro. I'm like, your names are better in the indie circuit. Like, I think Keith Lee is only the one person I know. He was Keith Lee when we met him in the indies. He's Keith Lee still now.
Now, what about Cesaro? Do you want to call him Claudio Castagnoli all the time?
Jesus Christ.
I will call him CC. I literally call that man CC. I'm not about to call that motherfucker that whole shit. The fuck? I forgot that was his whole damn full name from back in indie circuit.
Yeah, Claudio Castagnoli. I think that's actually his government name. But
look, I'm not gonna lie. I like Kevin Owens because it fits him as a wrestler name, but Kevin Steen was still better as a name.
Steen,
it looked better on t-shirts.
Yeah.
Look, I'm still waiting for some to come back. Shit. So
Lair Game said it's going to be Roman versus Edge or Edge versus Jeff Hardy.
At Walmart.
It's going to be
at Walmart.
Nah, I know it's WrestleMania.
Nah. I was about to say it would be at Walmart because it's the red brand, so it would be at Target.
Oh yeah, Target versus Walmart. Yep.
Yeah. At this point right now, I don't want to see Edge face any one of them two. Because there's no good outcome from that. You gonna have him face Roman to possibly win and make Roman look stupid for all the shit that he came back and made good right now? Or you gonna have him face Drew, the man that beat like everybody that couldn't be beat, he's beating them cleanly, and you gonna make him look bad too? Like it's gonna be stupid either way. It's gonna fuck up two wrestlers at either one time. But to hear Edge after he cut that promo on NXT. I want to see him go to NXT just to face some of them guys. And he even said it. If he got to come back and wrestle full time, he will, because he wants to wrestle a lot of people that he never got to wrestle. And majority of people he want to wrestle is all NXT guys.
Yep.
Why not?
There was I saw something on Twitter. He gave Triple H a list of people NXT he wants to face.
I need to see that list. I need to go online.
Yeah, that's the thing. We didn't actually see the list, but he said he gave Triple H a list.
Because I know Finn Balor's one.
Yeah,
I know Gargano and Ciampa's 2 and 3.
Yeah,
I know he wanted to do Damian Priest, but now Damian Priest is on Raw.
I think Karrion Kross is on the list.
Yeah, Karrion Kross is one of the ones on his list. I think he want to face Kushida.
Okay,
that's New Japan.
Yeah,
and Edge never really faced nobody in New Japan like that. He never really wrestled outside the United States as much as he wanted to. So it's mostly NXT roster that he could benefit from for having if this is gonna be his last run to have good matches, it's probably best he do NXT just because of the fact that he will literally be there with a whole bunch of guys that are good at doing their own thing while still being safe and can make him look way better than what he can ever look at this point in time, his age and his body.
Kelvin wants to know: do you prefer El Generico or Sami Zayn?
I prefer El Generico.
I'm always gonna prefer a gimmick name over a real name.
Well, Sami Zayn's not his real name.
I know, but
it's his stage name.
It sounds like it could be a real name. That's
okay.
What I'm saying. I would always prefer
it sounds
like
gimmick name. Running in the streets and their name would be Sami Zayn.
Yeah. I always will prefer The Rock over Dwayne Johnson, or Stone Cold over Steve Austin.
Well, Steve Austin is his real name.
Yeah, I just would rather call him Stone Cold.
But Stone Cold full name is basically like a Tribe Called Quest. You can't say Steve Austin without the Stone Cold in front of it. You can't say Stone Cold without saying the Steve Austin after.
It's like a pimp named Slick Black. You got to say the whole thing.
Yeah.
You got to say the whole thing. You cannot jip out on that name.
All right. Also, the rest of the card at Vengeance Day, we got the women's triple threat. We got Io Shirai taking on Toni Storm and Mercedes Martinez. Toni Storm kind of got added in the last couple weeks. We know it was going to be Mercedes Martinez. I'm hoping Mercedes Martinez wins.
I am too, because she left Rebellion at the right moment.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be fucked over. So shit. I need to see her win.
For the North American Championship, we got Johnny Gargano and Kushida. It's gonna be a good match, but I'm not interested in the story line.
I'm not either, but I just want to see them have a hard hitting match. I feel like it's gonna be like Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa when they was fighting. It's just gonna be hard hitting as fuck and a whole bunch of moves everywhere.
I'm more interested in for when Austin Theory turns on Gargano, because that's somebody I want to see do big things. Austin Theory.
He was doing great things on Raw, and then they sent him back down after that whole shit.
Yeah, after the Me Too investigation. And our main event. Go ahead.
Hold up. Where the fuck is Velveteen Dream at again?
He's like on TV once a month, and that's it. And it's always in like a backstage segment, or he does a job for somebody. He just loses a match for against Kushida, or he loses a match against Timothy Thatcher. That's all he does now.
Oh my God, bro. They just playing my boy.
Yeah.
I need him back out on TV.
And our main event, the Prince, Finn Balor versus Pete Dunne for the NXT Championship. And that little face-off they had in the SmackDown was a little awkward because there was no promo. It wasn't like a full segment. It just ended the show. They're standing in the ring. They both did their poses. They did the gun. He did the fist. And they went off the air. I was like, okay.
That sounded them old Raw and SmackDown end things where people just be staring. Yeah, we'll see you next week. And the shit just start fading off the black. I'm like, my nigga, so you just had them stand in the ring for what purpose?
Yeah. The
crowd's going to see a fight and we're never going to see it.
Yep. There's also another pay-per-view this weekend that I completely forgot about because I've not been on Impact the last couple weeks. We have No Surrender. It's featuring the Good Brothers taking on Chris Sabin and James Storm and Private Party of AEW with Big Money Matt, who's taking 50% of their paycheck.
Hey, look, I still like Matt Hardy and all his personas.
Yeah. Also, we have Rich Swann versus Tommy Dreamer for the Impact World Championship. I'm 95% sure Rich Swann's going to win. This is kind of like a filler feud with Tommy Dreamer.
Is it a filler feud?
Yeah, because the goal is Moose or a one-on-one with Kenny Omega. That's the bigger goal. So we're just doing something with Rich Swann until he gets to one of them.
I feel like we should just move forward with Swann and like go ahead and just stop trying to have these filler matches at this point now.
Yeah. An interesting match that I just saw as I was reading the card. We have a triple threat revolver match.
What the fuck is that?
It's a triple threat match, but it's a gauntlet match. Every time someone gets pinned, another person comes out, and it just stays as a triple threat until there's a winner.
That's different.
Yeah. So I
want to see that.
It's Ace Austin, Blake Christian, Chris Bay, Daivari, Josh Alexander, Suicide, Trey Miguel, and Willie Mack returns.
Yeah, now I kind of want to see that. I kind of need to see that now.
Yeah,
that sounds interesting. Hell.
They're going to defend the the Knockouts Tag Team Championships. Fire and Flavor against Havoc and Nevia, who they beat in the finals of the tournament. So that'll be a rematch. And I don't think anything else on this card is really catching my attention. The X Division, TJP versus Riot Raju. There's 9 matches, but those are the only ones that really catch my attention to watch Sunday afternoon when I get out of work.
So apparently the commissioner sent me a SEScoops.com, and they're literally talking about it as a shit today. Triple H on Velveteen Dream's absence, Pat McAfee future with WWE. Goddamn, they're talking about this shit, and he's literally talking about it too. I really feel like Triple H be really listening to other people outside WWE on some real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some
interesting.
This is why. Go ahead.
He make a great CEO. This is why he'll make a great CEO of the company whenever Vince finally kicks the bucket outside into the street, into a 100-car pileup.
You guys ever think that we be hoping for Vince to die sometimes?
What is it? We're going on 3-4 years now?
We've been doing this shit for a long time. Like all you could do is wish and hope. And I know people are like, oh, that's bad, but we wish and hoping a lot, and it don't seem to happen. So we could just keep talking.
We were hoping the XFL did good, so he'd go have some interest in that.
Yeah, and it was doing good.
Yeah,
it was getting some steam.
And then
COVID.
The ongoing global situation, sir. We don't say that word.
That's right.
Because WWE WWE doesn't say it unless they need to promote Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, or unless Edge or somebody get it, and Vince like them. Then it's COVID. If it's somebody less than that, global pandemic. Yeah, it's don't worry about that.
Yeah. A couple small things. What's her name? Sarah Logan finally had her baby with one of the Viking Raiders. I forgot which one she's married to.
I can't remember the name either. I keep their names mixed up, and it sounds racist, but you can kiss my ass.
Keith Lee and Reckoning, aka Mia Yim, they got engaged. I could have swore they've been engaged for like the last 4 years, but I guess not.
No, they were never engaged. They just been dating and living together. They was never engaged. I swear I thought so too. I had to go back and look it up. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot these motherfuckers started dating, and then they moved in together, and then that was like they were just together. I was like, I thought these motherfuckers was engaged this whole time.
Yeah, they just been together for like the last 4 or 5. I could have swore they were like engaged, ready to get married or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, he got her now. I ain't mad. Let's talk about mad motherfucker. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the WWE network in India has relaunched because I guess they took it down for a little bit and then they relaunched it when they did the Superstar Spectacle. You can get it for a grand total of $4 a year.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What the fuck kind of shit?
American, $4 a year. It's $299 in whatever the Indian currency is, but it's $4 American.
What?
Wow.
They sold it. It's kind of like the Peacock deal. They sold it to Sony Live, which is a streaming service in India. So I'm assuming, like Peacock, they're going to be making more just on the contract as opposed to selling individual subscriptions to the general public.
That's actually smart.
That's why they're going to Peacock, because Peacock is going to pay them more than they were getting for, 15 million subscriptions to individual people.
I was watching Jim Cornette. I was listening to Jim Cornette talk about this, and he was saying how
it devalues the product itself.
Exactly.
But it's a great business deal, and that's where media is going. You have to be on some sort of streaming platform. Sell your rights to a major streaming platform, and that's the best bang for your buck, instead of trying to sell directly to the consumer.
But then what happens to the wrestlers that get paid off of tickets? If everyone's watching it on Peacock, how do you estimate how much each wrestler should get that's getting paid?
Well, that's just the thing. Because since the network started, nobody's getting royalties anymore. The royalties only apply to DVD sales, video game sales, merchandise. There's no royalties on the network. It's just a thing of the past now. And ticket sales, you only get paid for ticket sales on house shows, because that's not your official day of work. It's like a bonus.
Gotcha.
Being on TV is your day of work. A pay-per-view is a bonus.
A pay-per-view shouldn't be a bonus, though.
No, a pay-per-view is a bonus because it's not a guaranteed day of work for anybody. But everybody has to show up to a regular TV taping. Everybody's not called to house shows. Everybody's not called to pay-per-views.
I don't know. I feel like the wrestlers are getting the short end of the stick.
They are.
With any streaming deal.
Yeah, they are.
With the network
Absolutely.
itself.
Absolutely.
Just going based off of the way Jim Cornette laid it out.
Yeah, they absolutely are. They absolutely are getting shafted, but it's an excellent business move for WWE, and that's the way media is going. Look at AEW. AEW is doing all their streaming with Bleacher Report because they don't have a deal yet. Impact now has Impact Plus. They have their own network.
I mean, look, everybody trying to make some money, say showing face, like they trying to make some kind of paper face money right now, because there's not much you can do, especially with people still being home, can't go to events, can't really travel. Shit, you got at least try to get people to want to see their product and be interested in getting something. It do come around, motherfuckers would be like, yeah, I missed out on all these, but this year I'm going. At this point now, motherfuckers ain't go the fuck outside more and shit. Or unless they're going to work, you got Uber Eats, you got Postmates, Amazon do damn near the same delivery, 2-day delivery. What else do you need at this point? You can't really go to events. Hell, like the Super Bowl this year was still mind-boggling to me that we even still had the Super Bowl and they had fucking people in the stands.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't do it without it.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl is not the Super Bowl.
No.
Wrestling is not either, but because they're weekly, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to do it. But you can't have Super Bowl without a crowd.
Yeah. And conveniently, it was already in a state that had allowed a public crowd.
Yeah.
Because next year, the Super Bowl's in L.A.
They're not going to allow a crowd.
It's going to be a toss-up what happens next year.
If things don't die down with the pandemic.
Because, again, I think, as we talked about before, because they had to move WrestleMania. WrestleMania was supposed to be in L.A., but a lot of the football games that were supposed to happen in California this year got moved to either Arizona or Las Vegas because the governor of California just said, nope, no public gatherings. Mm-hmm. Because you need like 300 people for a football game. That's just the team, the staff, the medical team, security. You need like 300 people just to have a football game.
Yep.
Yeah, so at this point now, WrestleMania just seems like it's going to be a household show.
Well, no, that's the thing. WrestleMania is going to be in Raymond James Stadium where they had the Super Bowl, which was where WrestleMania was supposed to be last year. So Florida, they can have a crowd. I believe it's 35 to 40% capacity, something like that. So it'll work out. It's just you're just not going to have a full building.
And look, let me tell you now. That's what makes the damn wrestling so great. You need a full building. So when they do that near count fall and everybody counts 1, 2 and scream at the same time, it just gives you that factor like, oh yeah, this is it.
Oh, when things go back to normal, the first week of absorbing a crowd again during a wrestling match is gonna be wild for us. Like,
and AEW will finally drop Blood and Guts. We've now been waiting for over a year.
It's gonna be orgasmic.
And it better still be in Newark because I kind of want to go now. I didn't want to go before, but I kind of want to go now.
Yeah, I wish I was back on those. I need that entertainment. Hell, Pro Wrestling Magic, I think, has a match this weekend or next weekend.
Oh, really? Yeah. They're probably only letting like 20 people in though, because that building that they use.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know because they do sketchy shit. Once you close that door, if you don't come inside, you don't know how many people are really in that bitch.
Yeah. Let's not put them on blast though. All right, let's get out of here.
I'm not putting on black because we still don't know if they're even going to have it. Like they tease the matches, but it is what it is.
I've been Darth Messiah, the Dark Side Savior. You, sir?
Alex, the fucking Hill.
Good night, Nolly Marv, and the Ultra Heels are out.